Hey, what's going on YouTube? Adam C here. So we're getting into the dead of winter and there is an ice storm heading my way. I'm supposed to get here by the weekend, so 3-4 days from now. So it's a good time to test my backup system and also probably a good time to test your own. You never know when you're going to need it, and if you're not ready, that's when you're really going to get burned. So you guys know I do have some of these battery backup sponge filters in here. They kick on when the power goes out. They last anywhere from 7 to 20 hours depending on what setting I leave them on. But for the purpose of this, we're just going to go with my other option right now. The real danger for a power outage during the winter is not just the air bubbles, but it's the temperature in your tanks. That's going to fall quickly, and if you're not able to combat that, that's where you may lose some fish. So unfortunately, my backup system as far as sponge filters is not going to completely take care of the problem should this outage get 1 or 2 days long, which has happened before and is certainly possible. So today we'll talk about the use of a generator. You can see these two cords right here. I have an extension cord. Each one runs to an outlet on my generator out there. And a generator is not that expensive. That generator I have running right now, $200 at Menards. You can probably find them at Lowe's, Home Depot, wherever you like. They're not that expensive. And I know everyone that's watching these videos, if you have a fish tank and you keep peacocks, Mbuna, haps, anything like that, you can't tell me that the fish in your tank don't total up to more than $200. So it really shouldn't be a stopping point for you as far as cost. It's a really good backup to have. So let's see how we're working here. Like I said, I have an extension cord running for each tank. You could probably do this off one extension cord, but they don't cost much, and I have 2 outlets on my generator out there, so I thought I'd try it this way. My goal is to get a little bit of filtration in each tank, but mainly to keep the heat up. So I'm going to try to plug in an FX6 and a Fluval 300 watt heater to each one of these outlets coming from my generator. So let's see how it works. Okay. FX6 plug going in. My heater plug, I believe, is back here. Run out of space. Okay, there's my heater. Plug that in. Turn that on. And we are running the FX6. Let's check out the heater from the side here. You can see across the way the green light's on. That means it is running. So this tank is going to be taken care of for as long as I need to run that generator. Tank number 2, same thing. FX6. Fluval 300 watt heater. Kick on our strip. And we're up and running. Heater's turning on, and it's going. So just something that simple can save your fish if you get into an outage that's going to last you a day or two, which in the Midwest is not unrealistic at all. So guys, other things you can do to be ready. For example, the storm that's heading my way is supposed to get here on Friday at some point. So what I'm going to do on Thursday is I'm not going to feed them at all. I want to keep their waste level to an absolute minimum. And Thursday evening, I'm going to do a monster water change on each one of these tanks to get all the ammonia and everything to a minimum. And then I'm going to turn my heaters up a degree or two. I normally keep them at 80 degrees. I'll turn it up to 81.5 or so, something like that. That way, if the power does go out and it starts getting cooler down here, my tanks are starting off at a higher temperature to begin with, giving them probably an extra 30 minutes to an hour of warmth where they wouldn't normally have should I leave my tanks at regular temperature. I would also say, guys, if you're not able to run a generator and it's cold where you have your fish tanks at and you have no power, just go ahead and throw a blanket over the top of your tanks. Keep that heat from escaping the water, and that's going to help you more than you think that it would. I did lose, before I started on YouTube, I've lost a whole tank of fish before on a power outage, and I gotta tell you, it was really miserable. And the reason it was miserable is because I didn't do everything that I probably could have done. And that's what really made me feel guilty and made me upset about the whole situation, is I probably could have done a bit more. But if you do everything that you can do, and really other than run my generator and hope for the best, there's not much more that I can do. If you do all that you can do, you know, you have nothing to be ashamed of or feel guilty about if something should happen to your fish. You're doing your best. So if you're really into keeping fish and you really love your fish, just have a plan ready to go and just do your best. If it doesn't work out, you know, you did the best that you could do, and stuff's just going to happen. So guys, check in your backup plans. Whatever you plan to use for your backups, you might want to test them out as the winter is getting into the coldest part of the year. And good luck with everything. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.